turn me up a little. Yeah.
Hey, let me get a little more of that.
They know who we at,
man.
Yeah. We stay entertained. Yeah. We stay entertaining. Yeah. Hey, we stay entertaining. Hey, we stay entertaining. We stay entertaining. Yeah. Now turn me up, baby. Now turn me up. We stay entertaining. Yeah. Hey, we stay entertaining. Hey, we stay entertaining. We stay entertaining. Yeah. Now turn me up, baby. Now turn me up. Hey, we stay entertaining. Now go and check the ratings. We got them up through the ceiling like elevators. House of Vegas in the building, so going crazy. This shit was made for television. Pass the remote, baby. Now go and subscribe, comment, go live. Tell a friend to go and tell a friend. Make sure you tap in, cause we at it again. It's all entertainment, cause we stay entertaining. Yeah, stay entertaining. Yeah, hey, we stay entertaining. Hey, we stay entertaining. We stay entertaining. Yeah, now turn me up, baby. Now turn me up. We stay entertaining. Yeah, hey, we stay entertaining. Hey, we stay entertaining. We stay entertaining. Yeah, now turn me up, baby. Now turn me up, baby. Hey, turn me up a little. Yeah.
Hey, let me get a little more of that.
They know who we at, man. Yeah. We stay entertained. Yeah. We stay entertaining. Yeah. Hey, we stay entertaining. Hey, we stay entertaining. We stay entertaining. Yeah. Now turn me up, baby. Now turn me up. We stay entertaining. Yeah. Hey, we stay entertaining. Hey, we stay entertaining. We stay entertaining. Yeah. Now turn me up, baby. Now turn me up. Hey, we stay entertaining. Now go and check the ratings. We got them up through the ceiling like elevators. House of Vegas in the building. To go and tell a friend. Make sure you tap in. Hey, turn me up a little. Yeah.
Hey, let me get a little more of that.
They know who we at, man. Yeah. We stay entertained. Yeah. We stay
Hey, you guys!
Hola, ¿cómo está? Ben with the key.
Yes, welcome to the House of X Entertainment.
Okay, is you about that X?
Or
Or
nah?
nah?
Yes, welcome to the exclusive show. I'm Winston.
And I'm Watson.
Yes, I'm Winston.
Are you sure?
Yes.
Okay. And I'm Leo.
Oh, you tried it. Honey, my name is Winston. Yes.
Well, I don't. You go by many names this marriage.
Oh, you tried it. Let's see what we got in the building. We got yo, it's your boy Leo.
Yes, grab that amazing, talented channel.
Yes, and it's me, Winston. Yes, honey.
He's a honey.
Hello, Shay Lisa. How are you? Welcome in. Welcome in. Oh, guys, we forgot to tell y'all we are live broadcasting from New York City Pix Studios, guys. Yes.
What?
Yes. Hello, we got the YT cheerleader. She is the YT cheerleader. Yes, yes. Welcome in, sis. Hey, friends.
How you doing?
We got Super Bella twins, Bella and Gabby.
Is you bellified or
Oh,
not?
no. Welcome in, welcome in, welcome in. Hello, loves to travel with waves.
Get your waves
On,
on.
get your waves on.
now.
Yes, welcome in.
Why you be trying to sing with me? Sometimes
go
you just
ahead.
gotta let me do my solo.
Go
thing.
ahead, go ahead, go ahead.
That's
D&Q is in the building.
Hey, you guys.
What's up, D&Q? How
you
y'all
been?
doing?
How's the baby?
Yes.
Tell the baby we say hi.
Yes. Hey, Miss Hall. How you doing? Hey, Miss Hall. How are you? Welcome in. Welcome in. Welcome in.
My
Uniquely
name is-
lavish.
Hey, Pisces. We in the building. You already know what it is. You.
Welcome in. Uniquely lavish. Welcome
Okay.
in. Welcome
Yeah.
in. Welcome in. Welcome in. Welcome in. Welcome in. Welcome in. Welcome in. All right. All right,
She
love.
said in the mofo ad. Well, thank you for being in the ad. Let that ad run.
Yes, let
Get
the
my
ad.
coin, honey. Get my coin.
Yes,
Let
for
that
the
ad run,
background.
girl.
Oh, thank you. Yes.
This old thing here.
Yes, thank you. Oh wait, hold on. What did I do?
You pressing too many buttons is what you're doing.
Okay. Hey, Nadea. Hey, how you doing? Linux Live.
Hey, Linux Live.
How are you, Linux Lives? Welcome in, guys. Welcome in. Thank you all so much for coming in.
You skipping
Welcome.
over comments, child.
No, I'm not.
Oh, this is please share it out. Thank you for sharing.
Thank you guys so much for sharing.
Is
Welcome.
that the bottom?
Yeah.
Okay.
Welcome in, guys.
Yes, if you have a community tab, please share us out. If you like us, share us out. If you don't, share
He's
us out.
good, just going up so fast. LOL. Oh my gosh. Yes. Prince Legend. All right.
Okay.
Welcome in. Make sure you guys share. We are broadcasting on Facebook and Twitter, so you guys can go ahead and retweet the broadcast, guys.
Ooh, I think I'm done with this vest after tonight.
You gonna give it away?
It's time to retire.
Okay, but
I don't like the way it looks on me.
Well, we'll talk to the fashion designer.
I don't know. I need new clothes.
Okay, that's fine.
You
That's
you
fine.
need to retire this too, honey.
Yeah, I probably do. Hey, that boy Ro, what's
Hey.
up? Welcome in. We got
I
that
don't, you
boy
don't think it
Ro.
makes it a little, I be looking all stiff and stocky.
Yeah, that was like last season.
Child, I'm not even that buff. This be having me up here looking extra.
Yeah, that was last season.
Child,
so, honey,
who is in charge of my? Where's my clothing designer?
Huh?
Child.
Yeah, that was. I love the. Oh, thank you so
old
much.
background, child.
Yeah, this is the old. This background is so old, child.
I think it's the gold. This is why I don't wear gold.
Well, you said to wear. You said to pick out gold.
Well, it was either this or red. I didn't
Okay.
want red. We always got a. Well, I don't know.
Well,
Well, no, that's
what-
not what you had sitting on the bed. You had some other.
I
gold
had
sitting on-
red.
No, you didn't.
Yes, I did. I'm trying to find the broadcast so I can share it.
You didn't share us out yet.
I did. I shared my community tab, but I'm trying to find it on Twitter.
Not you don't know how to use your Twitter, child.
Yeah, I'm trying to. Okay.
You know, Miss Mary over here don't know how to use nothing.
No.
child.
See, I found it.
Well, work a little faster, child. Work a
Yeah,
little
I'm trying to
faster.
find it. so I
If
can
you ain't
share
got somebody in here, connect with them. Everyone's amazing, and even if they're not, we're not going to tell
it.
them.
Yes, guys. Okay, guys. So, in a few minutes, we're gonna bring up our guest. He is amazing, guys. He's so amazing, y'all. So, in a few minutes, we're gonna bring up our guest.
Yes, it
Make
took
sure-
a whole year to get this guest here.
Yes.
You know,
Oh,
they
my
were
God.
in Paris.
London,
Okay, we had to wait for them to get off tour.
Aruba,
Okay.
honey, Belize, all those places. So we had to wait. We had to talk to his booking person everywhere.
Child, not the
So-
booking person.
Yes.
Thank you all for being here. Oh, look at Burns
Thank
being
you so
all
much.
nice to
Also,
people.
moderators,
All right
make
now.
sure you guys drop his channel link, and also his website is also in the description of this live. So make sure you guys drop his links, and also you guys are free to ask questions, but make sure you put your X.
Yes, put your X or you will get served tonight.
Yes.
Okay, because I'm feeling a whole lot better than I was yesterday.
Oh, now you're feeling better.
Honey, I got time to serve the kids.
Oh, you said the doctor came on speed dial
Okay.
at the studio.
They gave me them extra pills.
Yes. Ooh.
The ones to get you high at night. They said have
Ooh.
a good puff, honey.
All right now. Well, make sure you guys. Okay, are we ready to bring up our guests? Because guys, we have to switch studios. Hold
Ooh,
on
now
one-
we gotta switch studios.
one
Where we
second.
going now?
We gotta switch
Are
studios.
we going to London?
We gotta go into the exclusive studio. Hold on,
Ooh.
guys.
You know, Watson's about to press a whole bunch of buttons.
We gotta go into
Hopefully, he
the
don't exit this live. Okay?
exclusive studio. Okay,
Ooh,
guys.
not exclusive.
Yes.
This is new, isn't it?
Yeah.
I like it.
So this is the exclusive studio, y'all.
Leo feels better. He had time today. Okay, we got time today.
Yes. All right, y'all. So,
But I was going to say, I'm a little under the weather, but, I'm feeling a whole lot better than I was.
Mhm.
Y'all should have seen me earlier, child. Child?
Child,
Honey?
he was not feeling too well.
Honey? I was like, oh, no. I said, God, get me through the day, honey. I got this interview to do. I can't leave Watson out here by himself, child. We'll never get through the questions.
Yes.
Because, Watson don't know nothing about no music, child.
Okay. All right.
Well, he does. He knows about his gospel songs.
Okay. So we are gonna bring up our guests.
I feel ha. Ooh, okay. Sometimes you got to get them extra pills. Is the guest in the back ready?
Okay. Our guests. Bringing up our guests tonight on Hey Natural. How are you? Bringing up our guests tonight on the exclusive show, Mr. Act Now or Never.
Get it. Say what?
Welcome
X
to the
gon'
show.
give it to you. X gon' give it to you. Hey,
Yes.
one time for your mind. Yeah.
What up, though?
Welcome in.
What's
welcome,
happening?
welcome, welcome.
Yes.
Thank
What
you for
up?
being
What
here.
up?
Thank
Yes.
you for
Yes. It
coming.
took a whole year. Now I'm here.
Okay, they had to fly
in the
in.
building.
Yes.
All right,
yes.
well, let's jump right in. Are you ready?
Yes, I am.
All right, so here's the first question. We
Okay.
Level Up is one of my favorite songs. How did you come up with that?
Wait a minute. We Level Up?
Yeah.
Ooh. Okay. So We Level Up came about. So it was a track that was given to me by an amazing bass player. If you guys you're into jazz or into rock, this guy does it all. His name is Anthony Crawford. World renowned. We did a project where I did the song called Dreams, which is really, really dope. And he gave me the track. When I got the track, it felt like something that was like motivating and energetic. So I said, yo, I came up with the hook first. And I was like, okay. And I sang the hook. And then I started writing the verse. And then I reached out to a really good friend of mine by the name of Myra Washington. And I said, yo, I got this hook. Can you sing it? And she, you know what I'm saying? She did the damn thing with that, man. And we, you know what I'm saying? It was like one of those things, the concept of leveling up. And I think at that time it was a buzzword. Everybody, this was like at the inception of everybody's trying to level up. Everybody's trying to level up. And so I said, there it is. We level up. You know what I'm saying? We, you know what I'm saying? Actually, shout out to my man, Ricky Paggio, who is, amazing, music. He's one of my MDs. And, when we had to do a show 2 years ago. And right before I got ready to release the song, Sierra came out with Level Up. And so he was like, yo, let's call it We Level Up. And so I was like, oh, okay. And Ricky is, he's also a piano player, for Madonna, and, touring piano player for Madonna, and him and his wife, they have an amazing group who I'm glad to have done a lot of work with called Parlor Social. And, they're really, really dope. So, you know what I'm saying? That's pretty much how we came up with it. You know what I'm saying? I came up with the hook. I reached out to Myra to sing the hook. You know what I'm saying? Ricky came up with the name. I was just calling it Level Up. He was like, yo, you know what I'm saying? Boom, let's set it off. Boom, we level up. So then it had more of a meaning to it. And I just brought it full circle with the verses. It was like, okay, cool. So, you know what I'm saying? So it was more or less a tough love song. You know what I'm saying? For people that made excuses for, you know, not getting to where they want to be. You know what I'm saying? And, you know what I'm saying? It was almost one of those situations where it's like, okay, you said this, but who's holding you accountable for it? Are you holding yourself accountable for it? You know what I'm saying? Do you have anybody else holding you accountable for it? So when you're playing a team sport, that's the whole thing. You know what I'm saying? It's not that I'm coming down on you. I want to see you win.
Yeah.
I want to see us all win. So it was one of those types. So that was my approach.
Well, who's in charge of your styling for the video? Because y'all got on some nice outfits there.
For the Level Up video?
Yes.
Okay. My creative director and partner, Miss Isis Black, aka Colette Denard, who also directed the video, picked out, you know what I'm saying, she styled me. You know what I'm saying? Myra, she came with the outfits, and Isis told her, hey, boom, you're gonna wear this in this scene, you're gonna wear this over here, boom, 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 and that's it. So all that goes to my creative director, Isis Black, aka Colette Denard. She's responsible for that whole thing, the whole video, the whole thing. She's responsible for all that, the look of it, the everything. So she puts it down.
Okay. Thank you for sharing that with us.
Thank you for sharing. What gave you the inspiration to write "It's in My DNA"?
Okay, so It's in My DNA was a beat that was presented to me by a DJ by the name of DJ Jason Jump, DJ / producer. He sent me the beat, and it had the hook in there. The beginning part is born with it. It's getting on with it. Born with it. Born with it. And it was originally called Born With It. And then I was doing some pre-production stuff, and I was just like, I didn't have any words, and I just kept saying, hey, 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 it's in my DNA. That's all I had. And I was like, you know what I'm saying? I didn't have the words, but you know what I'm saying? He's really into boom bap, you know what I'm saying? Hip hop, like, you know what I'm saying? So if you ever heard, we did like 3 of them joints in a row. We did that one, we did a song called Boom Bap, and we did King of Hip Hop. And that particular one, It's in My DNA, it just had the first thing came to mind was Lil Kim's Welcome to Brooklyn. You know what I'm saying? So that's where I got the idea for the beginning of that. And I was like, yo, you know what I'm saying? The cross between that and Welcome to Jamrock, it was like, it just had that feel to me. And I said, okay, I want to keep this thing in the essence of hip hop. I'm hip hop to the core. So you know what I'm saying? So, but I can do any style. I'm not locked in, but I'm locked in. You feel me?
Yeah, most definitely.
Welcome in, everyone. Thank you all so much for coming in. Hey, Tiffany. Hey, Makeup Mom and Son. Welcome in.
You have a DMX tribute on your page. Please explain how DMX inspired you.
DMX inspired me in ways as like, as far as like, I've always been an energy person, right? Always been driven off of energy. And then DMX visually and performance wise was, you know what I'm saying? That was like, okay, that right there, I felt that. I like a lot of rap music, but it was the energy I felt when I went to go see him live and saw how he just had the whole arena electrified, just had that whole thing. You could feel the energy through the whole arena. You know what I mean? And I was like, yo, I'm with that. You know what I'm saying? I'm with that right there. That's awesome. I was just like on 10. But the problem with that was the balance, because I was so on 10, I didn't know how to balance it out. I didn't know how to chill out with it, because it was like when it came down to doing shows, I was on that all the whole show. But I was wearing out my audience by doing that. You know what I'm saying? Because I was like, I'm going to take this and I'm going to take my energy higher than D. You know what I'm saying? So it was just that between his storytelling and how vivid he can tell that story, and you feel like you're right there.
Yeah,
I mean,
definitely.
And just the energy, it was like, yo, this is, you know what I'm saying? This is it right here. This is it. Okay. And it's so funny because, you know what I'm saying, when, you know what I'm saying, I would go to, like, back home, you know what I'm saying, back in Detroit, the karaoke scene was a big scene back there. I've never done a karaoke record. Anytime I went to do karaoke, it was I would only do my original stuff. It wasn't until I moved to California, I went to a karaoke spot, and the guy was like, yo, you know what I'm saying, you got to do a karaoke record. I don't have nothing to play this on, so you got to do. So I was like, okay. And I said, okay, the only record I knew all the way through without having to read the words was Party Up by DMX. And I did that, and it was like, people started paying me to come in to do that record at their karaoke spot. And it was crazy.
We have a question from the audience from Shay Blogs.
Please throw up your X's when you have a question.
She said, have you performed live since the 90s? How was it?
That says 19.
19. Have you performed since 19? How was it?
So at the beginning of 19, it's a band that I rock with out here called House of Vibe All Stars. And, you know what I'm saying? They were, you know what I'm saying? Because before the 19, we used to have a we had a residency out here in Santa Monica that we would perform at every Wednesday night. We had a residency there for the last 10 plus years. So, you know what I'm saying? But then when 19 happened, he's like, okay, cool. Shout out to my man Anthony Brewster, who said, okay, listen, we can do this live from my studio and whatnot, and we'll just stream it. We'll stream what we used to do at the club live here. I didn't get a chance to do it at the studio, but there was a situation that came about where we were able to do it remotely through Twitch, Instagram, and I think a couple of other sites or whatever with myself, my man Louis King, Charlie Tuna from Jurassic 5, the best freestylist, one of the number one freestylists in the world in the Guinness Book of World Records, my man Supernatural, MC Supernatural, and a couple of other people, man. We all came together, man, and did this whole thing and just live streamed it. And lately, it's been, you know what I'm saying, we're kind of just getting back into the flow of things. You know what I'm saying? I'm doing stuff with Parlor Social, doing stuff with House of Vibe. We're doing live shows now. We're actually doing live shows now. And, you know, so it's been like that at least for the last 5-6 months now.
Okay.
That's what's up.
So that leads me to my next question. How has the pandemic affect show business for you?
For me,
Mm-hmm.
You know what? For me, it wasn't so much of a big deal like that because it kind of, the pandemic in a way was a blessing because it made me sit down for a minute and tap into another creative side. You know what I'm saying? As far as recording, not being able to go to the studio. So I'm like, okay, let me figure out something I can do. I got stuff, but I want to hear. So it challenged me to learn how to record my own stuff, mix my own stuff. You know what I'm saying? I'm still a student of it. And write more, take in more of real life. I don't know if you've seen the video I did called Tin Can.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So Tin Can was birthed from the pandemic because it was a lot going on and it was more of a true story type of thing. And you know what I'm saying? Especially that second verse. The second verse of that was like, I was going through that as, you know what I'm saying? When I was writing that verse, I was actually going through that. So, you know what I'm saying? So I was writing this down, you know what I'm saying? From the first verse, from the beginning of that all the way to the end. So, you know what I'm saying? So that was one of those songs that was like a special song. I just reposted a clip on my Instagram of that last week and whatnot, and it's like being received. But if anybody wants to get a copy of that song, they can only purchase that on my website. I didn't go to the DSPs with it. I didn't go to Spotify. I didn't go to iTunes or any of that for a couple of reasons. But you know what I'm saying. But and with that being said, that's probably going to be my MO. I'm probably going to take all my stuff away from the streaming platforms and only stream from my website. And anybody who wants to get it, you rock with me. You know what I'm saying? Come over there, spend 50 to 99 cents to get your copy. If you know what I'm saying? If you rock with me, you rock with me. You know what time it is. You can tell me all the love stuff and all that, you know what I'm saying? But keep all that fake love. If you know what I'm saying? You say, yeah, I love it, boom, boom. Okay, well, boom. You got it? You got 99 cents? You got 50 cents? Boom, go over there and make a purchase. You say you like the record. Cool. You know what I'm saying? So just buying back the block, bro. That's it.
So okay, so you know I have to ask. So
just address this real quick. We're doing the interviews tonight, so there can't be any promoting of channels.
Yeah.
Sorry about that.
You know I have to ask. So why divert from?
Yo, I didn't hear nothing you said. It got real choppy right now.
Oh, sorry.
I don't know if that's on my end or yours. I mean,
can you hear me now?
Yeah, perfect.
Okay. So why divert from the other streaming platforms to your web?
Okay, you got choppy again.
I think it's on your end. Can you hear me?
My end? Hold on. something?
Hello?
Yeah. Boom. Okay.
He was saying, why stream from your website and not the other platforms?
Well, it's just like I got a thing with these platforms and social media and how they take advantage of creatives, but at the same time give creatives an opportunity. But I'm like, yo, you know what? We can build and do, you know what I'm saying, do our thing. You know what I'm saying? I mean, it's certain songs I will just keep up there. But for the most part, you know what I'm saying, I'm going to run my website. I'd rather run my website just like we do Facebook and YouTube and, you know what I'm saying, and or the metaverse, YouTube, Instagram, all these other spots, man. And the streaming is like, yo, you know, they exploit our music, but you're getting, you know what I'm saying, you're getting a fraction of whatever. You know what I'm saying? The streams is cool, but you know what I'm saying? I'm like, yo, you know what I'm saying? If anybody rocks with anybody, you know what I'm saying? I'm purchasing people's stuff. People hit me up with their whole project. I'm like, yo, send me the link for that so I can buy it. You know what I'm saying? But I want to buy it from you. I want to buy it from you. I don't want to have to go through a third party so they get a percentage or, you know what I'm saying, any of that. I'm going to give you pennies on. I'm going to give you the full, because, you know what I'm saying, it's almost like you're forced to, in a funny way, it's almost like they're devaluing you for you. It's like, okay, cool. You know what? I'm going to bet on me. You know what I'm saying? You know, if Nipsey did a $100 mixtape, guess what? I'm going to do a $100 single. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. It's like, it's one of those things where it's like, what are you afraid of? Are you afraid of somebody not going to buy it? You don't know. You don't know what I'm saying? And then we go out and promote all these third party sites and this, that, and the other. And it's like, to me, it's almost like a form of slavery, slave wages, rather. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's, you know what I'm saying? That's disrespectful. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. You know, it's like, yo, you gonna pay me a fraction of a penny for a stream. Don't get me wrong. I'm appreciative of the people who go and do it. But guess what? If you really rock with me, come on over to my house. Come on over to MrActNowOrNever.com and make a purchase. Because you're gonna hear something on there that you're not gonna get on the streaming sites. And you know what I'm saying? And I'm not gonna continue to do that.
Amen. Yeah, I truly believe that self-publishing, self-promoting is the best thing because you keep your own money. Welcome in, Colette. How are you doing? Colette says there is a lot going on with streaming platforms these days, so you do not want to just depend on them to express yourself. All right.
That's right. She's absolutely right. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And it's like they're telling the consumer, hey, this is what this person is worth. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, okay, we getting over. And we hear about all these, if you go and look at their stocks and see what, you know what I'm saying? And us as artists, okay, well, you know what I'm saying? I might invest, you know what I'm saying, this, that, and the other, just so I can have a piece of that pie. But guess what? Just because I'm on your platform, I should get a part of that, you know what I'm saying, portfolio anyway. You dig what I'm saying? And you know what I'm saying? And this is how you gonna disrespect me? Cause guess what? I'm developing an exit plan, and I don't want to say too much, but yeah, man, you know, it is what it is. And I feel like anybody who's a creative should start thinking of, if you want to think about independence. Okay, guess what? When they shut down the Instagrams and the metaverse, when they shut that down, and you seen how many people lost their mind because, you know what I'm saying? Because they thought their whole life was ruined. Okay, well, guess what? You better go to a different block and build a different home. You feel me?
Most definitely.
You know what I'm saying? Build your. You know what I'm saying? You let's learn from them. And take, just like they learn us. They're studying us. Yeah. They're studying us. They're taking your DNA of your data, and you know what I'm saying. They're studying. They know they know who's following you. They know your analytics better than you. You feel me? So if you take that It's just like going to a job, right? You go to a job and they put you in a position. I don't care if you're the dishwasher of a restaurant or the head chef. It doesn't matter. The thing is, there's a transferable skill that you can learn from any business that you go to, whether you want to be there or not.
Yeah.
That, you know what I'm saying? What I've learned is, because I used to be a disgruntled guy. I used to be that guy, you know what I'm saying? And what I've learned later on is how those skills transferred into other situations, whether it be my relationship, whether it be in other businesses that I choose to go to. So, you know what I'm saying? So it's all about the transferable skills, which you can learn. You know what I'm saying? You can learn the transferable skill by watching a squirrel. You feel me?
Amen.
You know what I'm saying? So you know what I'm saying? So it's all about what, you know what I'm saying, if you're willing to learn and what you can pick up. You know what I'm saying? And so what my thing is, I'm picking up my belongings from over here and I'm moving into this mansion over here. You feel me?
Totally
Most definitely.
understand. Welcome in the Honorable Angelina Nostrom. Welcome. Tiffany says so true. Yes.
Okay.
Real talk.
Next question. Please explain what your name means and why you changed it.
Okay. So somebody been doing their research or they just been studying me, because how would you know I changed it? But anyway,
we do our research over here now.
That's right. So, okay. So, my name, I went through several name changes. My very first name was KB Def. You know what I'm saying? That was back when I was in high school, and you know what I'm saying? And then as time went on, I went, you know what I'm saying, I had a name when I signed to my first record, my first record deal, I had changed my name to Nonchalant. And the way Nonchalant, the name, came about because that's how everybody described me. They was like, yo, you have no emotion, man. You have no feeling. You just so passive, and you know, you don't it's like nothing bothers you. You know what I'm saying? You're so nonchalant. And I heard that so much that it became my thing. I was like, okay, cool, I'm gonna just play off of that. And that's how I came up with Nonchalant. Now, I changed it because when the record label was getting prepared to drop the compilation album that we was on, there was an artist out of New York who came out by the name of Nonchalant, a female, and her record had already started taking off before we even dropped the doggone compilation album. So I kept the name Nonchalant for probably maybe another year or so. And then I said, you know what? I'm going to just kill all of this. I'm going to just go under Mr. Anonymous. But I had to make it mean something, though. So at that time, it was like I was more in the space of taking initiative and not waiting around, because I'm so spontaneous that I'll do something at the drop of a dime. And you know what I'm saying? It was like just part of my whole makeup. But I had signed to another record label, and we released under Mr. Anonymous, and the whole name was an acronym. So the first half of it was Act Now or Never / the YMOUS part stood for Your Messenger on Universal Situations. So it was a combination of act with urgency, but when we look at what's around us, deliver it with a sense of substance and not a sense of surface. You feel me? Go deeper than the surface, but at the same time, make it palatable enough where people can digest it, take it, and be introspective with it. And like, yo, you know what? Yeah, and it goes back to the tough love. Now, from there, once I moved to California, it was a couple of, you know what I'm saying, it was a DJ by the name of Anonymous and this, that, and other, yada, yada. So I said, you know what? Boom, we're just going to drop the YMOUS and we're just going to go with Mr. Act Now or Never. And, you know what I'm saying? And then the whole thing became more so not just the name, it became a lifestyle. So that's how I started. Like, okay, this is just a reminder. So it was just my thing. So whether I was rapping or spitting on the mic or whatever, it doesn't matter. it was my everyday life. It was I carry that around as a reminder. When something comes up, not that I always did it, but it was always a reminder. Act now or never, because you only have now. You feel me? You only have this moment that we're in. This moment that I'm talking to you, this is all we have. So I have to pay attention to detail and be present. You know what I'm saying? My lady always tell me, be present. And you know what I'm saying? And, you know, at first I didn't get it, but then it started I had to start practicing it more and more and more. And I was like, okay, cool. And I was like, okay, you know what I'm saying? Because you might take it away as like, be present because of how the message is delivered. But then you can't look at how the message is delivered. You got to look at the message. And regardless of who it's coming from, look at the message. And if it resonates, then you must act on it. And you got to be honest with yourself. So, you know what I'm saying? And the truth can be ugly sometimes, and it can hurt, and it can be all of that. But at some point, you're going to have to digest it, live with it, fix it, whatever. You know what I'm saying? And you just got to know that, okay, cool, I got to move at a pace where it can be received. And it's like, and you're making progress, and you paying attention to that progress. And you know what I'm saying? So yeah, so shout out for Isis Black for keeping me on track with that one and putting that in. But the name, that's pretty much where we at with it. And right now we are at Mr. Anon, Act Now or Never.
Amen.
Dope name.
That boy Rose says dope name. Welcome in. Hey, Point Blank Travels. Welcome in. Hey, Tamina sis, how are you? The Honorable Angelina Nordstrom. Welcome in, everybody. Thank you all. All right. Okay, so my question is, what are some good and bad experiences you had being in the industry?
Good and bad? It's all good. It's all good. I don't want to say bad because it's all been L's, lessons learned. You know what I'm saying? I've had some, you know what I'm saying? I think one of the things about being in the industry, if I can say challenging things, is when you're dealing with the machine, and the machine don't want you to be you. When the machine says, okay, that's dope, that's good, but you need to appeal to this audience, so we need you to do more of this. So I don't know if you guys notice, if you listen to majority of my music, I do my best to stay away from all the swear words. I do my best. I might do that in my everyday, in my, conversation, but I make a conscious decision to approach it in a way where if I was having a real conversation and then I'm using these swear words and I'm using these cuss words or whatever, I ain't got nothing against them. It was a challenge that was presented to me years ago by my mother, and I just kept it going. But if I can still get that same response from you as you was listening to it, if it had that in it, and if it was necessary. Now, the day that I do start using, I got some stuff to talk. I got some stuff to let go, and everybody can get it. That means I got a whole lot of time that day. You dig? So you know what I'm saying? So yeah. So if you listen to that, it's like, you know what I'm saying? It's just one of those things. But I've had labels and people come to me and like, yo, you gotta degrade women. And they didn't say those words, but basically, you know what I'm saying? You got to talk about the B's and the H's, and you got to talk about this and that. And I'm like, why? Why do I have to do that? I don't do that now. So why would I do that? I don't talk about that. If I talk about it, it's going to be talking about my real life. And I'm going to do it in a way where it's palatable and tasteful, and it's a learning moment in it, a teaching and a learning moment in it. So you know what I'm saying?
Tiffany says exactly. We learn from the good and the bad. We learn what not to do again from the bad.
Absolutely.
Amen.
Absolutely.
Do you have the next one?
You do.
For those that don't know, you were in a group. Please explain what made you go solo.
All right. So yeah. So I was in this group called Two Po Niggas with my man Chuck Tokes from Detroit. You know what I'm saying? I forgot how we even started the group. But we started this group. We started going to the studio. you know what I'm saying, and started putting stuff down, and we sounded great together, and we started doing these car shows, these lowriders, started just performing all over the place. And then he went off to do something. Not that we broke up, but I started going to the studio by myself a lot more. And I started, you know what I'm saying, I was actually in a couple of groups. So I was in a group called SWAT also. Shout out to my man Kid, the producer. Check him out. The dude is major. He works with a lot of cats from Cash Money. He has Cash Money ties. He produced BG's last 3 albums before he got locked up. He, you know what I'm saying, he works with, he does work with Mr. Servon from No Limit. He works with a lot of cats like Master P, you know what I'm saying, a lot of cats he works with, a lot of major Detroit artists, Big Gov, you know what I'm saying, Payroll Giovanni, you know what I'm saying, just a lot of cats, you know what I'm saying, Trick, all these cats, man, and these are all people, not all of them, but most of them, the Tricks, the Royces, you know, Royce 5'9", Trick, these are people who we rock shows with. We've done work with. Trick produced a few tracks for me. We've been in circles together. You know what I'm saying? My man, rest in peace, my man Proof, who was Eminem's original hype man. You know what I'm saying? So you know what I'm saying? But also a part of D12. So you know what I'm saying? These are family. These are family. These are people who I rock with, did shows with, and you know what I'm saying? And you know, so after being in the groups, I was, you know what I'm saying, dibbling, dabbling, doing solo stuff here and there. And it's one thing to be in a group because you have the weight taken off you. You don't have to do all the work. So you can split the verses, you can do all this. But then when you by yourself, it's a challenge because now it's just like doing YouTube. You got to come up with content. You got to come up with something to talk about. So you know what I'm saying? So after I figured out I could do it, you know what I'm saying, I started going to local bars. It would be like live jazz bands playing, blues bands playing, cover bands playing. And they would have a section in the show where they, you know what I'm saying, they'd be like, once I got to know these people, and they was like, yo, you know what I'm saying, they used to call me, they used to say, oh, big baby in the house. That's what they used to call me. And so I was like, oh, okay, I would go there, and I had to learn how to perform. I learned how to actually do shows from these people. You know what I'm saying? Because they was telling me, like, I would get on stage, and I guess it was like a form of stage fright. I didn't even know where to start. They'll play a instrumental, and I didn't know where to come in. I didn't know how to catch a beat. I didn't know nothing about 16s and 12s and 8s. I didn't know nothing about bars. I was just like, I would spend a whole 8 bars saying, yeah. I'm saying this for 8 bars straight. And so the band director had to come on to me and like, hey, you got to start spitting the verse, bro. And so I was like, oh, okay. And then I had to sit down and start studying live shows. I studied Jay-Z. I studied DMX. I studied Method Man and Redman. I studied KRS-One. You know what I'm saying? I studied Ja Rule. I studied DMX. I studied these people. I just started studying live shows. So at that point, I started approaching my music like, okay, any record that I do and record, I have to be able to do that live. So I was never really big on album fillers. Every song that I did had to have a purpose.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And perform that live just in case someone just ironically requests that record. I got to figure out. And when I'm doing something that I've never done before, because now I have to figure out how to perform that record live.
Most definitely.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah, because performing in the studio is different from performing in live shows.
So totally, because you can hide behind the effects. You can hide behind all the little plugins and all that stuff. But me, you know what I'm saying? I have much respect for the cats. That's why 2 of my favorite verses was the Locks versus Dipset and the last one with KRS-One and Big Daddy Kane. Raw, forget about the backtracks or whatever. I can see if you don't have the instrumental or you don't have the TV tracks. Boom. Well, you better do a damn good job of rapping over that sucker. But other than that, just give me some raw. Just give me the instrumental. Give me the instrumental, and I'm going. Give me the instrumental, and if it has a hook on it, that's a singing hook or whatever. Boom. Okay, we can have that. But other than that, boom. I don't need all of that. Just give me the beat. I'm good.
We have a question from Uniquely Lavish.
Do you have any shows coming up?
Absolutely. I'm performing right now. Performing every Friday, with the House of Vibe All Stars, in LA, in Marina Del Rey to be exactly, at the Killer Shrimp Yacht Club every Friday. You know what I'm saying? I got one of my partners from that crew. His name is Deploy. He's doing a thing. I'm actually going down. Me and Isis Black, aka Colette Denard. I know she's in the chat. Are going down tomorrow for a spoken word poetry night. So you know what I'm saying. So that's going to be, you know what I'm saying. That's going to be in Mar Vista with my man Deploy. His words on the situation. I'm gonna post it up in my Instagram. But I got to get the flyer. I meant to do it today, but we're doing that tomorrow. And I got possibly a situation with Parlor Social. We had a residency in Las Vegas at the Cosmopolitan a few years ago. That was really, really dope. It was a thing called the Jamboree, and it was really huge. It was a huge deal because it was a whole production. I mean, we talking a full band. We talking a DJ. We talking about DJ Battlecat. If anybody knows who DJ Battlecat is, you know what I'm saying, who's a legend in the game. He worked with everybody. Snoop, you know what I'm saying, all your favorite West Coast artists, he's done did work with. So, you know what I'm saying? So, and he's dope. So, you know what I'm saying? So we had dancers. We had Lindsay Hop dancers. We had, you know what I'm saying? We just had a cold thing, and I hosted it. I hosted the situation, rapped on the situation, performed the whole, you know what I'm saying, on that thing. So we might be bringing this whole thing back. I don't know if I think it's going back to Vegas. I'm not sure, but I don't want to speak too soon. But there's some things coming up. You know what I'm saying? There's definitely some shows coming up. I'm gonna be setting up some solo stuff, some Mr. Act, the Act Now Would Never tour situation. So you know, we're looking at putting some things together for that too.
We have two questions from Colette. She says, Mr. Act Now or Never, will you ever change your name again?
I'm playing with it. I ain't gonna say I'm playing with it. I got a name that you know what I'm saying, that I'm gonna be probably rocking with, but I'm just waiting on the right time to present it. You guys will know. I'm gonna do a whole rollout on it if I decide to go forward with it. But there's a meaning behind it. You know what I'm saying? But I want to put together a really dope project for the people, and that will probably be my first full album. The full album will only be available on my website. Only. It probably won't ever make it to streaming. It'll only be available on my website. So.
Okay. Colette also says, talk about your podcast.
Okay, so myself and Isis Black, we have a podcast that we started. You know what I'm saying? That we started back last year at the beginning of the pandemic. You know what I'm saying? It was one of those things where it's like, once I was finally able to go live on YouTube, we was just, you know what I'm saying, we were just on there. We didn't know where it was going to go. We was just on there. We were talking, and then people started chiming in. That's when we realized people were getting value from what we had to bring. Now, we came up with topics that was like real topics that a lot of people talk, that go through these things, and we use our platform to try to help them resolve whatever they're going through, or help them boost themselves and take them to the next level just through conversation, right? So we're doing the return of the Real Spit Live. podcast very soon. We're just tying up a few loose ends, and we're gonna bring that back by popular demand. People, I'm getting DMs all the time, like, when are y'all bringing it back? When are y'all bringing it back? And you know what I'm saying? And we are so happy to bring some dope content or just dope conversations to the people. You know what I'm saying? And you know what I'm saying? And hopefully people can grow through what we present, and even us growing through it. You know what I'm saying?
Most definitely. You answered like 4 of our questions all in one shot. So we're over here like scribbling out the questions.
It's
Oh,
okay.
my
No,
bad.
it's good. One of my questions were, when can the fans expect an album? But you said if you change your name, when an album will be coming.
Well, you know what? It's funny because if you go to my website, right, I've pretty much been dropping singles from unreleased projects, you know what I'm saying, for the last couple of years. So if you put all those together, you probably got a couple of EPs or albums, you know what I'm saying? But I'm working on, right now, it's just a matter of getting the right producers, you know what I'm saying? Because I don't want to work with too many producers, just a couple, to actually curate this project, because one, I'm throwing it up like, do I want to do a EP or do I want to do a full length situation, or do I just want to do a few EPs and then just have them, you know what I'm saying, just do volumes of these EPs. You feel me? So that's something I'm going to probably talk it over with my creative director, Miss Isis Black, and and a couple of producers, and you know what I'm saying, some guys who I really trust their ear and their method of playing, and just to make sure that this is because it's one of those situations. Once I put this project together, I want you to be able to get it, just listen to it from start to finish. I'm not doing any fillers. I might do some skits or interludes, but I'm not trying to do any fillers. It has to be something you can get from this project, not just some, okay, cool. And even if it's club stuff or party stuff, you're going to get something from it. You feel me? You know what I'm saying? I'm never going to give you something with nothing less than substance. That's it. Point blank. That's not in my DNA, and I'm not going to compromise that. That's why I had to walk away from so many deals, because I refused to compromise my character and integrity to the gift and the craft. You dig?
Totally.
All right. Okay. One of my questions
That I can understand
is, what is the difference between an MC and a rapper?
The difference between an MC and a rapper, an MC can rap, but most rappers can't MC. You feel me? What I mean is, you look at somebody like Jadakiss, you look at somebody like Big Daddy Kane, you look at the KRS-Ones, those are MCs. The Locks, those are MCs. MC. Anybody who knows time, know how to move the crowd. Don't get me wrong, that have the crowd going crazy. But a lot of rappers will get emotional if the crowd ain't moving to what they're doing. You dig what I'm saying? They'll get emotional. They don't want to. They'll walk off the set. You know what I'm saying? MC, if the crowd moving, they gonna keep that same energy. They gonna keep it going. They gonna think how to push it. Oh, you understand that? Okay, cool. Boom, we get with this. Boom, you know what I'm saying? And you keep going down the line until you get. You know what I'm saying? An MC knows how to adapt to the situation on the dime. You dig what I'm saying?
Yeah.
An MC, it's just that. MC means move the crowd. You feel me? So, you know what I'm saying? So, you know what I'm saying? You in most MCs.
Oh, give us a second, guys. He'll be back.
More of conscious content, even when they don't. It just feels, it's a certain kind of feeling to an MC. You can tell an MC when the beat drop, I don't need setup time. I'ma just go. You know what I'm saying? I don't need let's go. Let's get it. This is what I do. I don't beat to, okay, wait for the hook to come in. All right, then a minute, 7 minutes left. Give me another minute, 7 minutes left. That's got me out of it. You know what I'm saying? Boom, drop the beat. Yo, flashing, been snapping, knocking, telling, puffing, you planted me. You know what I'm saying? It's just a certain type of energy. It's all about energy.
We have a question from Uniquely Lavish.
She said,
Okay.
What's your preference settings when writing music?
What does she mean? Like the BPMs, or what does she mean?
Uniquely Lavish, what do you mean exactly? When you like he's writing songs, or like just freestyles, or
or just where I'm at when I'm writing songs, like what's my comfort zone, what's my place of creating?
Yeah, probably that's what you meant.
Okay. I got two places. Actually, you know what? Okay. I come up with a lot of stuff when I'm driving. I come up with melodies and sounds when I'm driving. I'll listen to a track and I'm like, yo, I come up with something. I might not have words, but I have the cadence or I have the vibe and I know what I'm doing. Then I'll put it all together in the shower. So my showers will end up being extra long because now I'm connecting the dots in the shower, because now I don't have the music, because they say you can only focus on one thing at a time as far as giving you 100%. So I can't do that while I'm listening to the music. But if I have that music in my head, I got the Metrodome in my head and I'm in the shower, now I don't have the music vibe from. Now I just have that thing in my head, and now I'm just remember the melody, remember the things, and then it's like I might be off a little bit, but then I'll put it all together when I get back to the music. So once I get back to the music and I put the melody and the cadence together, me and the music are talking to each other. Then once me and the music start talking to each other, now we're starting to collab, put the words together. Now that I'm dealing with the situations where there's like, oh, okay, cool. Looking around me, what do I see? Boom, boom, boom. The first word that come out of my mouth. Okay, boom. In the alley. Oh, I see the young homies in the alley. They messing with the homeless. You know what I'm saying? Boom, 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 boom. Or whatever. So you know what I'm saying. And then once me and the music get together and we create the words, guess what we start doing? We get together and we start talking to the people. We go to the microphone and then we visualize the people that we're talking to. Right. Then once we do that, we go press it up, boom, load it up, go stream it. Video for it, give it to the people, then after that, it's out of our hands. It don't belong to us anymore. It belongs to the people.
Thank you for sharing that.
Yes.
Do you want me to do the next question?
Yeah, you can.
Okay. Next question is, how many features have you been in, and what's your favorite feature?
Features that I've done? Shit.
Yes.
What's my favorite? All of them. Every last feature. Every last feature I've done, all of them, for different reasons, at different stages.
Do you have one that stands out to you?
Damn. Nope. Mm-mm.
Okay.
Not off the top of my head. Nah. None of them really say all the features that I've done, because they're all special. They're all special to me because of where I was at that particular time. So they're all my babies. You feel me? So I don't love one more than the other.
Okay.
Thank you for sharing that.
For sure.
What made you decide to start your YouTube channel?
Okay, so I did a show where I won some money. It was a contest, and I won like $5,000 or something like that. And I had this song called Hollywood Gangster, and I performed it live. And that song, it was a couple of it was some celebrities in the house, man. You had Bishop Don Magic Wine, who was one of the presenters to give me the award and give me the money. You had it's a guy by the name of Jocko Sims. We actually used to work together, but now he's a huge actor right now. He's on one of those Navy ship shows or whatever on NBC or CBS, on one of them shows. But he's one of the lead actors on that show. His name is Jocko Sims. Look him up. Dope actor. His mom's was the one who put the whole event on. And you know what I'm saying? And you know, you had comedians like Linnell and Jack A and you know, all of them. They were part of the committee. And so I did this song, and they went so crazy over this and other that I didn't know what to do with it. At the time, I had the video, somebody videotaped it and sent it to them. I'm like, okay, what am I supposed to do with this? You know what I'm saying? And they was like, yo, you need to make a YouTube page. I was like, a YouTube page? I was like, man, I'm not trying to. Okay, whatever. So I just put it up there, and then, you know what I'm saying, it was just a place to house videos for the most part. You know what I'm saying? And from there, it was like I really wasn't posting anything until Isis Black. She made a video. She did this whole incredible animation video for a song I did called "What Up, Doe," and it was so dope. And it's been up on my YouTube for years. And YouTube just took it down about 2 to 3 months ago. They took it down. And I was like, for what? And then when I got them, it's like for whatever kind of disturbing or violent content. I was like, what are they talking about? So, you know what I'm saying? And it's sick because once we can figure out where we stored the original of that, we gonna put that sucker back up. But it's gonna be we gonna put it up on the website. And so yeah. So that was to answer your question. I just needed a place to house videos that was done. I didn't know how to use YouTube like that. I didn't know the significance of it. You know what I'm saying? I didn't know anything about it. I just, you know, put the video up, whatever. You know what I'm saying?
We have a question from Big Daddy Beard Gaming Productions.
For sure.
He said, what musician inspired you as a rap artist coming up?
What musician?
Yeah.
Okay. So my folks, you know what I'm saying, they played a lot of blues, a lot of soul. So I was into anything that was melodic, anything that had harmonies, anything that had, you know what I'm saying, just had that music vibe to it, that had notes and keys and all that. So, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Michael Jackson, Prince, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? My pops used to listen to a lot of you know, Curtis Mayfield, what's Marvin Gaye, Isaac Hayes. You know what I'm saying? Because them, when you heard them and you heard some of the stuff that they would say, lyrically, they was pimps. They was pimpish what they talk, man. When they sing, you know what I'm saying? The women to go crazy. And then Curtis Mayfield, you know what I'm saying, with all the black exploitation soundtracks this cat was doing. And he made those soundtracks super fly. You know what I'm saying? Freddie's Dead. You know what I'm saying? Stuff like that. And just had those melodies. And then you can imagine yourself talking like that. Hey man, Freddie's dead, man. What is you doing? Huh? You know what I'm saying? And you have the rhythm of the song in your head while you're talking. And then when you want to talk about game and talk about somebody spitting game to someone, you know what I'm saying? Imagine having a conversation and whatnot, because conversation is song when you talk about it, because we speak in rhythmic patterns. So, you know what I'm saying? So when you're talking to someone, that's why the energy is so important. You feel them in the way that they, you know what I'm saying? And you got to know how to give and receive when you're doing that. And if y'all in perfect harmony, the conversation and the flow is going to flow just like that. You dig what I'm saying? It's going to flow, and you can tell, because it's something that you can feel. You ain't even got to think about it. It's just the feeling. You know what I'm saying? From the body. That's why us who have it, us melanin folk who have it, we so aggressive with our body, with our hands. That's why we talk like, you know what I'm saying? A lot of us talk like that because there's so much going through us, that rhythm and that frequency that's going through us, it can't be contained. And it shouldn't be, because that's your freedom right there. Use that shit. You feel me? Use it. Let it be known. Regardless of how the person on the other side feels, this is how you really feel. This is how you express yourself. Let it be known then. You feel me?
Yes.
Yeah.
Do you see yourself being monetized on YouTube?
You know what? Yes, I do. I'm not chasing it, because that's not what I do. You know what I'm saying? If I chase anything, it'll be my own perfection. It'll be my own greatness. It will be the God within me, my own superiority. You know what I'm saying? And chasing the throne that belongs to me. You feel me? Which is already confirmed to be. You know what I'm saying? So yeah. So to answer your question, yeah, it's in the future. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
But I'm not stressing myself like a lot of people, man. It's like, I see people stressing themselves out on that, and it's like, okay, and the reason why I say you got to be careful what you ask for, and this goes for any of the creators that might be in the chat room. When you ask to do these things, when you ask to get monetized, remember, universal law is universal law, and if you're going to ask for something, the universe is going to answer back. Now, when you get it, the problem is not getting it. The problem is what you're going to do with it after you get it. Because if you didn't prepare yourself for the journey, that's why I say, enjoy the journey, build on your journey. So when the opportunity comes, you are prepared. So you have to act as such as you want to be. You have to be what you are pursuing. You feel me? So while you're building, this is the time. If you're not there yet, this is the time to learn. Once you get there, what is your situation going to be about? So you start letting people know on your journey if that's what your quest is. Let them know so they can so by the time you get there, they be like, oh yeah, he or she, they was about that. We saw this coming. This was predictable. We saw it. You know what I'm saying? So, because you'll get there. Because I see a lot of people, they'll get to that monetization part, but they don't know what to do with it once they get there. They're just happy to be there. They're just happy to be there. Now, how do you build on that? How do you collect on that? You know what I'm saying? Not making it all about the money part of it, but more so about what are you doing to take that thing to the next level now that you're here. So there always should be a goal set. Okay, boom, you made it here. Now what? But you should have had the now what already in preparation mode. Because as long as you are practicing and building those habits to the now what, you're already conditioned. It's like getting ready for a fight. You know what I'm saying? You don't just go in there and fight. No, you got some training to do. You got to get out there and run. You got to do the cardio. You got to work on technique. You got to do these things or whatever to build yourself up to be prepared for the fight. So, you know what I'm saying? So whatever it is, you approach it in that sense. Two things. You approach it like it's going to be a hell of a fight, and you approach it like this might be the last day you'll be able to get a chance to fight. Amen. And that's how you should approach those days, every moment. You feel me?
Yeah. Big Daddy Big Gaming says, if you could work with any artist before they pass away, who would it be and why?
Oh shit! Most Def, Black Thought, man. J. Cole, Kendrick Lamar, KRS. Shoot. Anybody who's super dope and got something to say and are super creative in their space and got something that's going to contribute to you know what I'm saying, that's to my liking. Whether it's just MC skills or just the lyricalness or just bringing something that make you, you know, dead prez, you know, immortal technique, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? The Royces of the world, you know what I'm saying? Cats like that, you know what I'm saying? Because I need to be in the presence of somebody who's going to challenge me to go greater than where I am, because I'm great right now, but there's a lot of greatness that I haven't tapped into yet. So has they, because I can make, because, you know what I'm saying, you know, iron sharpens iron, you know what I'm saying? We gon' boom, we get in there. Don't think you just gonna come in here and just bar me up. Oh, okay, oh, let me extract that. Oh, boom, I done learned something. Now I'm finna hit you with this. You know what I'm saying? So we gonna go back and forth, but we gonna learn. We're gonna teach and learn. Like I said, it's a give and receive, give and receive, give and receive. That's how it has to be. So yeah, so those are some of the people who, you know what I'm saying, I would like to get in with and just sharpen with before I, you know what I'm saying, before I return back to my true essence. You feel me?
I think he meant past tense, as in the rappers that wasn't here. I think Rawson read that wrong.
Oh, rappers that no longer here?
Yeah.
Oh shit, DMX, Pac, Biggie, shoot, damn, who else? Prodigy, shit, man, off the top of my dome, those right there. You know what I'm saying? Those would definitely be a significant situation that I would work. That I would love to work with. You know what I'm saying?
The lyric down to cover.
We have another question from Trio.
All right.
He said, "Have you ever tried to dumb the lyric down to make a club record?"
You know what? There's a song. I wouldn't call it dumbing down. It was more storytelling. So no. I've actually tried it. Even though my dumb down, I couldn't dumb down because it didn't feel right. I tried it like, yo, you know, dumb that down or whatever, you know what I'm saying? But I think the closest song that I came to dumbing down a record like that, it's a song that I got out and video. It's called Go Getters. You know what I'm saying? But I'm featured on there. I'm featured on there with two dope Detroit artists, Big Worm Spig, who's an up and coming artist. Check him out, young cat out of the D, doing his thing, making noise. And one of the first guys I was in a group with, my boy Kid, the producer, who I said worked with Cash Money and a bunch of people in the industry. You know what I'm saying? He's a dope producer and MC. You know what I'm saying? So we're on a track together. So that track is probably the closest I've gotten to actually dumbing down anything. Between that one and then there's a record on my website. It's called Now Is Not the Time. And those two records will probably be the closest I've gotten to like dumbing anything down.
Amen. Amen.
Thank you for answering that. The next question that I have, and this is my last question, because I was scribbling. I had to scribble two out because you had answered them already, which was cool. So the last question I have is, what made you write New Guy?
Okay.
I know that's an intro, but that's a hot song.
Okay. New Guy is a very special record. Okay, you know what? I gotta retract a question that somebody asked earlier. Oh no, but that was a collab. New Guy has to be one of my favorite songs that I've recorded.
Okay.
For a few different reasons. One day y'all gonna hear the backstory of this, but I'm gonna give you a glimpse into it. So my lady was working in this facility, and I would go there and wait for her to get off work, right? And I would sit in the parking garage. So if you've seen the music video, that music video at the beginning was shot. Actually, that whole video was shot for the most part, was shot in the facility where she worked. That parking garage is the parking garage I sat in when I created the record.
Oh wow. Okay.
Now, and I had the beat. You know what I'm saying? One of her people who she knew who's a producer, dope producer, Montana Music, Montana Eclipse, Ghost Goon. She sent me the beat. I think I sat on that beat for about a year. But it was like, it felt hip hop to me. It felt stadium to me. It felt champion to me. So this is in between my break from the record labels and going into a whole nother industry. So I had took a long break, and I was into my other career, which was, you know what I'm saying, being a chef in the culinary industry. So that was something, you know what I'm saying, I acquired over the years, and I would go and I would work at these restaurants and, you know what I'm saying, as their head chef or sous chef, head sous chef or whatever. So while I was waiting on her to get off work, you know what I'm saying, I'm sitting there and I'm like, I'm coming up with these lyrics. I'm feeling the beat. I'm just banging the beat like, yo. And so the first words that came to mind was, okay, it's time to get out and do something. So that's why the first line is, the wait is over. Mr. ANON is in the building. So you know what I'm saying? When I came up that first line, I came up with that first line and I didn't have nothing else. Everything else came like weeks after. Now, while I was sitting in there, you know what I'm saying? Now, check this out. We went and after I came up with it, recorded it, that same garage, I didn't know this, you know what I'm saying? She had a vision, meaning Isis Black, a.k.a. Colette Denard, a.k.a. my baby, a.k.a. my partner, a.k.a. my, you know what I'm saying, my creative director. She had the vision. She had a vision of the video. I didn't know what the vision was until later. So she takes her cell phone. I don't know how she did it. I think she drove her car. So when you see that part where it ramps up, where the camera's coming up to me before I start rapping on the video, she saw that before we even shot the video. She did that with her camera while driving the car. She had the video laid out before we had to shot the video. Now, mind you, this is her she don't have any prior experience. We was like, yo, we didn't, you know. So this is the first video, her first video that she ever directed. And to this day is probably one of my most viewed videos. And probably when people hear it for the first time, becomes instantly their favorite song. And we're like, yo, there's so much energy and passion in that song on so many fronts. That song means a lot to us. And maybe one day we'll share that story behind the scenes on why it meant so much. And once you hear the story, you'll understand. You know what I'm saying?
We have thank you for sharing that with us.
Okay. We have a question.
Big Daddy Beard Gaming Production said, out of all your songs you recorded, what's your top 5?
Top 5. Okay, that's okay. Boom. New Guy.
I got one question.
New Guy, LSDs. It's in my DNA. What Up, Doe? And shoot. Okay, this is a tie. This is a tie. Listen, Ghostly. Hold on. No. Merc. Be on the lookout for Merc. I've done a live performance of it, but we're working on putting a video together for that. Merc is a little different. It's an acquired taste, but it's a certain kind of energy behind it. I think it's on my playlist. I don't know. But it's one of the live shows that we've done. If not, then I know it's on my YouTube channel. I mean, my Instagram page. I know it's on there. I know I've just posted it up in the last few days or the last week or so. But Merc has to be one of my new favorites. Merc is like in there with New Guy. Merc and New Guy is like right there neck and neck. Those are like, you know what I'm saying? So when you hear Merc, you'll understand why.
Okay. Miss Yo-Yo Show said, my favorite song is Without You.
Yes. So that is a
Oh my. Okay. Oh, wait. Okay. So Yo-Yo, see, here's the thing. Me and Yo-Yo, okay. Remember when I was talking about karaoke?
Yeah.
Okay. For me to be able to do concerts and shows, Miss Yo-Yo is the first karaoke show that I've ever done in the city of Detroit.
Okay.
Oh, wow.
So look, here's a story with that. So it was a bar around the corner from my house at the time where I used to live, right? And on a certain night, I think it was Wednesday. Correct me if I'm wrong, Yo-Yo. I think it was every Wednesday night. This place will be packed with cars, right? And I was like, what is going on up in there? And so I walked in there one night. Now, mind you, at this time, I was doing open mics at another spot down the street. But it got to the point where the open mics became rappers rapping for rappers. And so I wanted to change. I was a little different at that time because you had a lot of rappers who, at that particular open mic, they were into more of the East Coast boom bap type of stuff, right? For me at that time, I was into more of the West Coast melodic stuff. I was into the Nate Dogg's and the Warren G's and the Snoop Dogg's and that whole DJ Quick. I was into that. I was into the West Coast because they had more melody, more funk to it, more Parliament groove to it. You know what I'm saying? Versus the boom bap beats. So at that time, I had a record called Lyrical Killer, which was I had two records. I had a record called Lyrical Killer, and I had a record called All Out to Get Money. Lyrical Killer, we actually jacked the bass line from Michael Jackson's Billie Jean, and it became a street favorite back home. You know what I'm saying? And so I walked in, I saw what was going on. It was these two guys performing. They was doing PYT by Michael Jackson, right? I come to find out later on that one of the guys was my cousin later on, who's a dope singer by the name of Corey Barksdale. He's a dope singer out of Detroit, sick singer. You know what I'm saying? So I walk in and I see this dude named Freeze, who me and Freeze today are really, really cool. So Freeze, he gets up and he's doing some Will Smith type of rap, right? And I'm like, I forgot the name of the song he was doing, but it was a Will Smith type of vibe. And so the owner of the bar, right? So when I see him rapping. So I go up and I give her my CD. I say, yo, I want to, you know what I'm saying? I want to perform. She's like, oh, okay. What's the name of the song? I said, well, it's my own original stuff. She's like, oh, okay. What do you do? I said, I rap. She said, well, I don't know. You need to talk to the owner because the guy that just got off the mic, that's his favorite rap. That's the only guy he's letting up here to rap because, you know what I'm saying, because he don't cuss and this, that, and other. Now, nobody knows me. So I'm like, well, shoot, I don't cuss either. So, you know what I'm saying? So, see, well, yeah. So when I went to go talk to the owner, right, the owner was like, yo, nah, brother. So, you know, that guy, he told me, he's like, see that guy right there? That's the only guy I let on my stage to rap, this, that, other. So I caught an attitude. I was like, what? Man, boom, 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 boom. So he came over. I didn't know he was also a minister also. So, you know what I'm saying? So he comes over and he says to me, all right, brother, check this out. I'm going to let you on my mic. But if these people don't like you, if you say one cuss word, you can never grace my doors again. Well, fast forward. Every day after that, I became his favorite rapper.
All right.
Oh, that's what's up.
I became his favorite rapper. Didn't have to pay for a drink. didn't have to do, you know what I'm saying? He offered me his car when my car was down because I had to go do a show. He was like, listen, you got to go do a show? Here, borrow my car. Just have it back by the time I get finished counting my cash here at the bar. I said, I got you. I'm going to leave right after the show. Boom. Now, fast forward even more. Boom. Yo-Yo was the first one to bring me on as a concert performer and turn her venue, her karaoke venue, into a concert setting for me. And I think, correct me if I'm wrong, Yo-Yo, I think I was the first one to do that in the city of Detroit. And then that started a trend. And then people started booking me from that point on. All the other bars that was doing karaoke, I became a part of their top tier list of people. I became on first name basis with the owners, talked about doing business and stuff and whatnot. So, and I met a lot of dope singers and artists from there, and I'm thankful for Yo-Yo for giving me that opportunity to do that, because she changed a lot of the game when it came down to dealing with me, having something to do with me. You know what I'm saying? And a whole lot of other people. But Yo-Yo is that kind of person. You know what I'm saying? Her character is undeniable. She's funny as hell, and she'll do the silliest things and don't care about what you think about it. You know what I'm saying? So, you know what I'm saying? She's a real person. You know what I'm saying? And then also, to be honest with you, let's go back to the whole YouTube thing. She was the one who kind of pushed me into getting into the YouTube groups. Back then, it was called small YouTubers. But,
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? And so she was the one hitting me up like, yo, you need to boom, 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 boom. And I started tapping in, and I was like, I don't want to do this. But then it was like, once I started seeing the kind of, it took a minute, but then I started understanding, like, oh, this a whole nother audience. This a whole nother thing. Okay, but then at that time that's when I started wrapping my mind around marketing and promotion. And I'm still learning and growing in that space. So, you know what I'm saying? Then I started learning from watching some of the YouTubers and taking some of the information and implementing it and doing that and whatnot. And then, boom, you know what I'm saying? So yeah, so thanks for Yo-Yo for, you know what I'm saying? She's pushed me in a few ways. You know what I'm saying?
Miss Yo-Yo is awesome.
We have another question from Big Daddy Beard Gaming. What classic rap albums are truly your favorite and stand out most to you?
Eric B. and Rakim, Paid in Full. Criminal Minded. Boogie Down Productions. It's Hot. It's Dark and Hell is Hot. DMX. Good Kid, Mad City. Kendrick Lamar. Let me see. The Warm Up, J. Cole. Man, I can't even think of the title of these albums from Tech Nine, but I rock with Tech Nine. You know what I'm saying? Heavy. The Blueprint 1 and 2. Jay-Z. Now, King Disease 1 and King Disease 2. Nas, and anything that Griselda puts out. Anything Griselda puts out. From Conway to Benny the Butcher to West Side Gun, that whole clique. Anything they put out, I'm rocking with.
Mm-hmm. And the last question of the night. What inspired you to write Get Your Money?
Get your money. Oh, get your money where your mind at. Oh, man. Okay, so by me being from the D and the people who I hung around a lot of hustlers, a lot of go-getters. You know what I'm saying? We just cut like that. We from a cloth where when we get up in the morning to walk to the corner store, if your shirt is wrinkled and your shoes ain't, like we ain't like today, you go out in your pajamas and flip flops and you don't care. But you know what I'm saying? But where, you know what I'm saying? At least in the area I'm from, you had to be fresh to even go to the corner store. and you know what I'm saying, and whether you got it or not, you had to look like you had it. You know what I'm saying? You had to like, yo, take pride in what you're doing. I don't care if you going to take the garbage out. Take pride in going out there to do that. You know what I'm saying? Because there's a quote that says, you know what I'm saying, how you do one thing is how you do everything. You know what I'm saying? And that's a mentality. You know what I'm saying? And get your money where where your mind at. That was a song that was like, it was dedicated to the hustlers. Like, stay focused on the goal. All the other distractions, forget about that, because that ain't getting you no money, dog. That ain't getting you no money. Why is you arguing with somebody who don't even know you? That ain't getting you no money. Why you online, you know what I'm saying, Twitter beefing with somebody who don't even know you, and y'all beefing about an opinion that don't even matter? Man, get your money, because you got to think about your time and you got to think about your space, right? You only get, you know what I'm saying? Like, what you do with your time will tell a person how you value your time.
Amen.
You know what I'm saying? So in that space, when we talking about value, okay, cool. Where people used to do back in the day, yo, let's do a meeting. You know what I'm saying? Let's have a meeting. Let's meet up and chop. No, okay, no, dude, I got things to do. You know what I'm saying? You get 5 minutes. You got 5-10 minutes to get off what you need to get off. We don't need to be going. We don't need to go nowhere. We don't need to go to Starbucks. We don't need to go to a board. Boom. We can Zoom or FaceTime or call me, text me, whatever. But whatever you got. Okay, what's the topic? What are we talking about? Okay, what about it? Okay, what's the problem? What's your problem with it? Okay, all right. So, okay, cool. That shouldn't take no longer than 15 minutes. Let's get on, talk about it, figure out a solution, and let's keep it moving. So you can get back to your day and I can get back to mine, because I got things to do. I'm on a schedule, bro. But I'm taking time out of my schedule to let you know I value what you're bringing to the table. So I expect you to respect my time as well as I respect yours, because I'm not going to keep you here longer than I need to. You feel me? I'm going to keep you here long enough so we can figure out a solution and move on. And if we can't figure it out within that time, but we're making headway, okay, cool. We can either try to touch back on it later, because I know you got things to do and I got things to do. I ain't got time to kick it with you and have a latte and all that, man. We got things to do. We got people, we got souls to save. We got buildings we got generations and legacies to lead. We got you know what I'm saying? We got dope energy to put out here for the people, man. And we got to build ourselves. You know, we got kings and queens. We got villages we trying to upraise. You feel me? So, you know, so yeah, man, that's where I'm at with it.
Thank you so much. Whew, that was amazing. Shout out to Miss Yo-Yo. It's so good to see you, Miss Yo-Yo. That was amazing.
Yes,
wow.
Thank you for everybody coming in.
Hey, that's my sister right there, man. Y'all better tap in to Miss Yo-Yo if you ain't tapped in. Y'all gonna get a lot of nuggets over there. You dig?
So at this time, we do believe you have a song for the show.
Okay.
Yes.
It's more like a freestyle, you guys, not a song.
That's where we at. We at that part of the show.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Well, shit. Let's get to it. Get to it, man. So, look. Where should I start? Listen. I put this down for real because I own these skills. I'm giving the people something that they can really feel. And with my words, if you receive them correctly, they will heal. And understand, at any event, even if I'm the headliner or the opening act, I still head the bill. The energy I possess goes deeper than the flesh. In the way I bob and weave out of lanes with these rhymes that I do finesse. I caress the beat while caressing your mind, elevating you so we all can shine. Enough of the blind leading the blind. I am a one of a kind, and so are you. But once you get the information and get enlightened, what are you going to do? I can give it to you, but what you going to do with it? And once you get it, don't just regurgitate it. Put it in your own way and spit it. But there's somebody out there that wants to receive what you have. And listen, there's going to be some that's going to cry, some that's going to cheer you on, and some that's going to laugh. So in the aftermath of all the smoke and debris, understand this. As long as you are being the best you can be, you're going to be the one that nobody can see. Because once you own it, you own it. Because that craft and that gift knows where home is. And it knows where it belongs. And at the same time that you're traveling that road, understand you're not traveling alone. So you have the leaders and you have the sheep. Which one are you? I heard once before that it's not good to be sheeple. Now, there's a difference between the master and the student. That's the before and after. See, you have the student who once was, who now becomes the master. But the master has a responsibility. Yes, he must also teach. So we can, by generation to generation, what he has, hopefully, it'll be reached by those who choose to embrace it, hold it, love it, caress it. But once they receive that, they got to understand and know the blessing. And once you get that blessing, pray and let it go. Because once it's out there to the universe, it ain't yours no more. Now you feel the words that I'm saying and understand. You got to pick up what I'm laying. Hopefully, you get stimulated and motivated and inspired by the words of it's your man, Mr. Act Now Would Never. It's not just a name. It's a lifestyle and a mindset. I hope you get something from that and stay blessed.
Thank you so much.
Thank you so much. That
Thank
was
you.
Mr. Act Now or Never, you guys.
Yes.
At this time, before we close the show, we are going to show his channel
And his website, guys.
and the website.
Yes.
Yeah.
All right. Hold on one second.
Yes, sir.
So let us go to his channel, guys. Which one am I sharing?
That was the website.
That was the website?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Guys, so this is his website. And guys, as you guys can see, it is on MrActNowOrNever.com. You can join the his mailing list right here by just typing in your email. All right. And of course it says Mr. Act Now or Never right there. And all the platforms that he's on: iTunes, SoundCloud, Facebook, YouTube, Twitter, Instagram, and what's this here? Spotify. Yeah. All right, Spotify. Hold on one second. All right, and also you get more information about him down here. Okay, you can sign up for the email list right there. Okay, and also his upcoming shows, guys. So you can follow him all around California, or if he's out of state, all his upcoming shows are listed right here. So he goes all the way up to page 6 for his upcoming shows, and we have his music. All right, so as you guys can see, his music is right here. We have all of his music here, guys, and you can see this is not even bad. Only for 99 cents, honey. iTunes will charge you more than that. Yeah, 99 cents. iTunes will be like $1.99. See, guys, right here. Go ahead and just go and download his music. I'm gonna drop his website in the chat in a minute. It's also in the description, and then he also has his videos, guys, on his site as well. All right, so check it out. You see, guys, all of his videos, his latest videos that he also did is right on here. So go ahead and check it out. Visit the site and download some music. Yes, okay, and then we have photos. Okay, all right. See, these are photos from. Oh, amazing. Okay, as you guys, this is the one from the thumbnail. and so forth. So these are some amazing, amazing photographs that you have. Some from performances. You guys see, go ahead and check out his site. Go ahead and check it out. Amazing photos. Okay. And also the next one is the contact area where you can go ahead and contact him if you want to book him. Don't be cheap. All right. Make sure you put your name, your email address, and you leave a message. Yes. You can even put your stuff in here and say, hey, Mr. Acknow, enjoyed the interview. Thank you so much. Yeah. All
yes,
right.
and when this is over, please don't forget to leave comments in the comment section.
Yes. So hold on. Let me drop his website in the chat, guys. Okay. Thank you. I enjoyed House of X. Oh, thank you. And also thank you, Rochelle Vanderpool, for the super chat. Thank you so much. We normally don't sing for interviews, but we will. All right. Okay. So thank you so much, Music Library, for dropping it. All right. So the next one that we're going to share is his YouTube channel. All right. So his YouTube channel. Where am I? Okay. This is his YouTube channel, guys. If you're not subscribed to him, go on over and subscribe. Please go on over. Also, if you have the ability to run a playlist and watch his videos, go ahead and do that as well. I have a few couple songs here that I like. This song, and also Mr. A9. It's A9, right? Mr. A9, yes.
That's his
And
name, Watson.
I know. And also, this is the podcast, guys, the Real Spit podcast right here. So, which will be coming back very soon. As you guys can see, there's a few live streams from it. So, this is the Real Spit podcast, guys. As you can see, they had a couple of episodes. So, this will be coming back very soon. So, stay tuned to the his channel, and it will be coming back very soon. So, let me drop the link for that as well. Okay. All right. No sing needed. All right, Rochelle. We appreciate you. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. All right. Okay, guys. So that is Mr. Act Now or Never. Go on and check out his channel if y'all are not connected.
And please don't forget to leave comments when this video is done.
Yes, if y'all are not connected to.
If you enjoyed the music, the interview, let your voice be heard.
Also, can I say this?
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay. So also, I'm doing this thing. I have a series that I just started. I got 2 videos up now, but it's a thing that myself, and Isis Black put together called it's called the Lucy series. This is where I'm just doing maybe just some freestyle-ish type of things or whatever. So they're, you know what I'm saying, they're Lucy's or whatever. So it might be on a cover beat or whatever. But if there's any producers out there that want to be, you know what I'm saying, to submit something for that, it could be a minute. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to keep everything under 2 minutes when it comes to that series. Some of them might be a little longer, but I'm trying to keep it like 60 seconds or not too much more than that. But if there's any producers, any up-and-coming producers that have a beat that they want to submit for that situation, but it can also become a potential full record. You know what I'm saying? And might be something for the new project, depending on if I feel like it fits or not. So if there's anybody out there who has music they want to submit like that, or any beats or tracks they want to submit like that, they can hit me up and on the website, on the email list on the website, and let me know what's up.
Okay.
Thank you so much.
You guys heard that, and thank you again, Mr. Act Now or Never, for considering the exclusive show, House of X Entertainment. We really appreciate you. The Honorable Angelina Nordstrom, thank you so much. Thank you so much for coming. Thank you so much. And also Permanent Travels. Also, guys, if you gain value from this live stream or this video, give it a thumbs up, share it out, comment down below, and we will love to have you a part of the X family. There's many ways that you can support the channel by just going to our website, giving, joining our membership, or a super chat or via Cash App. We truly appreciate.
Or you can use the super things.
We don't have it on here yet.
Oh, we don't have the super things on here?
No.
Oh.
But
YouTube,
guys,
stop stalling and give us the super things.
But guys, this has been a truly great interview. We really, really enjoyed it, Mr. Act Now. You guys got some information about Mr. Act Now. So go on over there, download some music, and tell people about Mr. Act Now or Never. All right, guys.
That's right.
So we will see you guys back on the 11th for our next exclusive interview with Angie Pooh, guys, which is sociable. So we'll see you guys on the 11th for that interview, guys. We're the House of X Entertainment.
And we stay entertaining.
I'm Winston.
Oh, let me say one more thing. If there's any singers, rappers, whatever you are, if you need a dope director, tap in. You know what I'm saying? You can hit me up on the same email. Whatnot. Isis Black is the dopest. You know what I'm saying? If you look at any of my videos, she directed. She wrote the storyline behind most of them. You know what I'm saying? And you know what I'm saying? So we're building over here on some other things too. So that's if you're in the California area, or if if your budget is right, we'll fly out to you. You know what I'm saying? So that's something we could talk about. So you know what I'm saying? So if you want to tap in with us, tap on in. You know what I'm saying? So you know what I'm saying? Let us know what's happening. You know what I'm saying? We'd love to be a part of your situation, and you know what I'm saying? Boom. You know what I'm saying? Let's make it a family thing. You dig?
Not if your budget is right. Well, I'm Winston.
The budget is right. Because yesterday's price is definitely not today's price.
Amen. I love the New York background. Makes me visit makes me feel miss visiting New York so much. Oh, well, come on and visit.
Makes me miss visiting New York City.
Well, come on and visit so we can meet up. Love it. Shay's Box says, okay, guys. Well, I'm Winston.
And I'm Leo.
And our guest is none other than
Mr. Act Now Whenever in the building. Make sure you go and download, stream, watch something, share something, be something, make something, and just be incredible. You feel me? Mr. Act Now Whenever in the building. Isis Black is in the building. Everybody is in the building. Yo, go out and be great, man. And act now or never.
Yes, you guys heard it. We love y'all. We'll see you guys.
Bye, you guys.
1-800.
Hey, turn me up a little. Yeah.
Hey, let me get a little more of that.
They know
money,
who, yeah, man.
How big, what it is, man. You know what I'm saying?
Just stay
I know
in the
it's
same.
about to hit, baby.
Yeah. We stay entertaining. Yeah. Hey, we stay entertaining. Hey, we stay entertaining. We stay entertaining. Yeah. Now turn me up, baby. Now turn me up. We stay entertaining. Yeah. Hey, we stay entertaining. Hey, we stay entertaining. We stay entertaining. Yeah. Now turn me up, baby. Now turn me up. Hey, we stay entertaining. Now go and check the ratings. We got them up through the ceiling like elevators. House of Vegas in the building, go going crazy. This shit was made for television. Pass the remote, baby. Now go and subscribe, comment, go live. Tell a friend.